Today we're going to look at a new patient invoicing app for a medical testing franchise. They would like to make new patient invoices in QuickBooks Online that also contain test details, outcomes, and patient details. So let's dive in here. So this is the app we've built for this application. And before we jump into this app, we'll actually look at how QuickBooks Online has been configured. So inside of QuickBooks Online in products and services, we've added a new category called tests. This category contains all of the tests that these franchises can conduct. And to conduct those tests, there are employees that need to be logged to do the tests. And so what we've done is we've used the employees section of QuickBooks Online to capture the employees that work within those franchises. And as usual, QuickBooks Online takes care of the customers that we will be using inside of our app. Now, the current app is designed so the customer is also the patient, but this in other configurations can be set up where an employer would be the customer and the patients could be, say, their employees that needed to do these different tests, the drug tests related here for the employee, or any other combination of the customer and patient relationship and who's billed and who's the patient. All right, so let's jump in. So in the app, we'll start out by selecting a patient. And for this, we're gonna choose Dylan here. And we're going to choose the employee that conducted the test. So we'll choose Emily, and we'll select a test. We'll say she did a hair drug test, and we'll set the date here. We'll say 1/12/2021. Oops, 21. And we can give a reason for the test. We'll just say it's a 90-day check. Okay, and we'll say that it was false. And we'll add this test to the list here. And now say there was also an additional test done. We'll choose maybe by John conducted this test, and he did, a fingernail drug test. And that was done maybe on the 9th. And it was for a 90-day check again, and we'll say maybe that was true. All right, we'll add that test. And so now we can see in our form here that these were the two tests done. It's also added a price to those tests. We see the results, all of these things. And now we can create that invoice. So we will create that invoice. Now let's go back over to QuickBooks Online. So in QuickBooks Online here, we can see that we have Dylan. Oh, we have to refresh. One moment. Yep. So we can see that we have Dylan here. We'll click on Dylan. And we can see that a new invoice here is there for Dylan. Now when we open this invoice, what we can see is that we've selectively added and filled in. Not only did we map the products and services for that and give the correct amounts for that, but we've also injected the patient name, which is also Dylan in this case. The billing is to Dylan. And then we also have the test results for each one of these tests and the reason for the test, the dates, who conducted the test, and all of the information required. So when we look at it in a preview here, we have all of the detailed test information embedded right into that invoice. So this app was built using Aitheon and Aitheon Creator Studio. I can show you here. This is actually the entire automation that's running behind the scenes along with the user interface. These are completely customizable, so you can change them, move them, add any sorts of automations you'd like. and different applications. One of the things how you could actually optimize this particular application is by, instead of manually entering this data here for reason for test and test results and the date, you could additionally tie in the test database wherever they're keeping those tests, or the systems that's producing that data, and have it automatically pull in that all of this information regarding the tests, which would ultimately lead to almost fully automated patient invoicing. Thank you.